All right, we're here with Chief of Police for Martinsville Police Department, Rob Fincher, and he's going to give us an update or give us some information in regards to the incident that occurred earlier today. So, Chief, at this time, we know that information is a bit limited, but what can you tell us in regards to what unfolded? We understand possibly Evening Star Lane, is that correct?
I'm not certain about Evening Star Lane. It's Veteran Drive. I think that is around in that area. Evening Star Drive, I think, is around the area where the initial traffic stop.
Right.
But what happened is shortly after 2 o'clock, one of our officers attempted to pull over a vehicle for a traffic violation. The vehicle came to stop just past the cloverleaf on that road on the right, and I believe that may be Evening Star Lane. I need to double check that to see if that's it. But when he stopped the vehicle, there were 4 people in the vehicle. As he approached, a passenger got out of the vehicle with an AR-15 style rifle, so our officer challenged that individual, ordered him to drop the rifle. The subject did drop the rifle and then fled on foot. The subject then ran in the direction of the car dealership down in that area. They had lost sight of him. Other officers responded to the scene attempting to locate that individual while they were dealing with the first group of people. Another officer of ours was checking in the area behind the movie theater going up onto Veteran Drive. When the subject, and his name is Jonathan Easter, when he had ran from the first officer, he went into the car lot and stole a Freightliner truck. So when he encountered the other officer, he was driving the stolen truck, and the officer, Veteran Drive in that area is only wide enough for one vehicle. The subject then purposely struck the officer vehicle head on, then continued trying to push the vehicle off an embankment. Our officer was then forced to fire several rounds at the cab of the truck to get him to stop so he wouldn't be pushed off the cliff. That did stop the driver, so the officer was able then to get out of his vehicle and arrest Mr. Easter. Mr. Easter had not been struck by any rounds. Our officer is going to be fine. He has some cuts and scrapes and some minor bruises. The impact was enough to completely total the patrol vehicle. It's quite a devastating impact, but he's going to be fine. So Mr. Easter is in jail. He was wanted on several outstanding warrants out in the county. We're going to be pursuing additional charges with him concerning this incident, but we've called in the Virginia State Police, their shoot team, to actually investigate the shooting. So they will probably be the ones that will be able to answer questions about what charges may stem from that. It's my understanding they are still at the scene gathering forensic evidence at that location for that particular case. I will say that this is a very good example of how our outstanding officers are willing to put their own lives on the line to try to protect our citizens and keep everyone safe. This was a wanted dangerous felon that they were able to bring into custody, and thank God no one was seriously hurt in this incident.
As far as the other 2 individuals, they were arrested as well.
The other individuals out of the car, I don't have all of their information to tell you. I will be finding it because I'm still gathering everything together right now. But when we do an official media release, we will include that sort of information as to if anyone else was arrested out of the car and what those charges were. But that would have been something outside of the traffic stop, because, like I said, the traffic stop was for a traffic violation. It was for bad tags. And then this whole chain of events spilled off as soon as the stop was made.
All right, and you said again that the officer just had minor injuries, but just to be clear, no one was struck by the gunfire.
That's correct. That's correct. No one was hit by the gunfire.